You are not behind in life. You are just being lied to. Lied to by comfort. Lied to by false hope. Lied to by stories that sound good, but collapse the moment pressure hits. Most people never wake up to this. They live soft lives inside fragile illusions, and the moment reality punches back, they crumble. Stoicism was built for moments like that, not to make you calm, not to make you polite, but to make you unshakable, dangerously smart. This is not wisdom for people who want motivation. This is for people who want clarity, the kind that strips excuses, exposes human nature, and gives you leverage over your own mind. 8 ruthless lessons. No mercy, no comfort, only truth. Stay with me, because one of these will permanently change how you see everyone around you. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Most people are emotionally weak, not intellectually limited. People do not think, they react. Fear, jealousy, ego, hunger for validation. These forces decide most outcomes long before logic enters the room. You see it everywhere. Arguments where facts do not matter, decisions justified after they are already made, confidence mistaken for competence. Marcus Aurelius warned about this constantly. He wrote that men are disturbed not by events, but by the view they take of them. Translation: the world is not chaotic, people are. I once watched a manager destroy his own career in one meeting. Calm room, fair feedback, no insults, just reality, but his ego felt threatened. So he snapped, raised his voice, became defensive, tried to dominate instead of listen. That one emotional loss of control rewrote how everyone saw him. Dangerous intelligence is not being smarter than others. It is being calmer than them under pressure. When you master your emotions, you gain something rare. You stop being predictable. Lesson 2. People are loyal to their interests, not to you. Loyalty sounds noble. Interests are real. People stay close as long as proximity benefits them. When the benefit disappears, so do they. This is not bitterness. It is pattern recognition. Epictetus taught that expecting people to act against their perceived advantage is self-sabotage. Watch actions, not words. Who answers when you are no longer useful? Who disappears when you stop giving? Who stays when there is nothing to gain? I had a friend who praised discipline and brotherhood non-stop, spoke like a warrior, quoted philosophers. The moment I stopped funding shared projects, he vanished. Same man, same values, different incentives. Once you accept this lesson, disappointment loses its power over you. Lesson 3. Self-deception is the most common addiction. People do not fail because they are unlucky. They fail because they lie to themselves about effort, about discipline, about responsibility. Stoics practiced brutal self-audit daily. Marcus Aurelius wrote to himself like a prosecutor, not a motivational speaker. He questioned his motives, his laziness, his vanity. Most people do the opposite. They build stories where they are always the victim and never the cause. I knew a guy who said the world was rigged against him. Same job for 8 years, same complaints, same habits, no new skills, no risks, no growth. His life did not stagnate because of fate. It stagnated because honesty would have demanded change. Dangerous intelligence begins when you stop protecting your ego and start interrogating it. Lesson 4. Your growth will offend the weak. Success is not loud. Insecurity is. The moment you rise, someone close will feel exposed, not because you attacked them, but because your discipline reflects their excuses. Seneca warned that envy is hatred disguised as morality. You will hear it as jokes, subtle comments, passive remarks. Must be nice. You changed. You got lucky. I watched friendships rot the moment progress became visible. Same people who clapped when you were dreaming start coughing when you are winning. Stoicism teaches emotional independence. Approval is rented. Respect is earned. Peace is internal. You do not shrink to keep others comfortable. You keep going. Lesson 5. Everyone is trying to influence you. Every conversation has an agenda. Attention, validation, control, compliance. This does not make people evil. It makes them human. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. The friendly coworker who always agrees before asking for favors. The relative who only calls before needing money. The motivational speaker selling certainty. Marcus Aurelius survived court politics by assuming every word had intent. Dangerous intelligence asks one question before reacting. What does this person want me to think, feel, or do? Awareness is armor. Lesson 6. Patterns reveal character faster than promises. Words are cheap. Patterns are expensive. Anyone can perform once. Anyone can say the right thing at the right time. Anyone can look loyal, disciplined, honorable when the spotlight is on. Character is not revealed in moments of comfort. It is revealed in repetition, especially when repetition costs something. I learned this the hard way. I once partnered with someone who looked solid on paper, smart, charismatic, always talking about integrity and long-term vision. But there were small fractures early on. He cut corners when no one was watching, missed details that mattered but never took responsibility, quietly took credit for work that was not fully his. Nothing dramatic, nothing obvious, just enough to feel off. I ignored it. I told myself it was stress, pressure, temporary imbalance. That is how people get fooled. They explain away patterns because facing the truth would require action, and action is uncomfortable. Years later, that same man tried to move assets behind my back. Same behavior, bigger scale, no surprise, just confirmation. Maya Angelou said it perfectly. When people show you who they are, believe them. Not after the third betrayal, not after the damage is done, the first time. Stoicism is not blind trust, it is disciplined observation. You watch how people behave when there is no applause, how they treat those who cannot reward them, how they act when keeping their word costs time, money, or status. Promises are easy, patterns are truth. Trust patterns, adjust expectations, move accordingly. Lesson 7. Comfort makes you soft and predictable. Comfort feels safe, it feels earned, it feels like success, and that is exactly why it is dangerous. Comfort dulls instincts, it slows reaction time, it teaches your mind that effort is optional. Over time, it quietly erodes resilience. You stop sharpening yourself because nothing is forcing you to. The Stoics understood this. That is why they practiced voluntary hardship, cold exposure, simple food, physical discomfort, not as punishment, not as self-torture, but as preparation. I watched a highly talented man decay inside a perfect routine, good salary, predictable schedule, no resistance, no challenge, no urgency. On the surface, he was winning. Underneath, he was rusting. When change came, and it always does, he shattered. His mind had forgotten how to adapt. His confidence collapsed. The moment certainty disappeared. Strength is built under friction, always has been. If your life has no pressure, it is training you for weakness. Dangerous intelligence does not chase comfort. It uses discomfort as a weapon. It chooses challenge on purpose, while others hide in ease. Lesson 8. You will die, and most of this does not matter. This is the final weapon, the one that destroys fear at the root. Mortality cuts through nonsense like a blade. Most fears are social illusions. Most anxieties are temporary noise. Most opinions will vanish the moment you are gone. I saw a man face death and become free almost overnight. No more pretending, no more chasing approval, no more pointless arguments. The mask dropped because time no longer allowed for lies. Marcus Aurelius practiced this daily, not to be dark, not to be dramatic, but to be precise. Time is limited. Energy is finite. Attention is sacred. Once you truly accept the end, you stop wasting any of it. You become ruthless with your focus. This lesson does not make you reckless. It makes you clear, and clarity is power. These 8 lessons do not make you cruel, they make you clear. Stoicism is not about emotionless living. It is about disciplined perception, seeing people as they are, seeing yourself without excuses, seeing life without illusions. That is dangerous intelligence. If one of these lessons cut deep, it was meant to. Stay sharp, stay disciplined, stay awake. Thank you for watching. If you want more raw, unfiltered insights, join my free newsletter. And if you want to see more videos, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.